Hi, welcome back to Health Girl. My name is Megan Lynch, and today I wanted to talk about self-care, specifically the 5 basics of self-care. So often we're told, oh, you need to take care of yourself, but what does that even mean? So we're going to go a little bit in depth today and talk about the 5 basics of self-care and what that can look like for you. Ready? Number one, nutrition. This is really, really important. And I'm not talking about a specific diet. And honestly, most diets are garbage. But we're looking at having a balanced diet with lots of different types of foods and portion correct, which means, sure, not too much, but also not too little. We want to make sure that you're getting enough nutrients to help keep you healthy. We want things to be tasty, lots of fruits and veggies and whole grains if you can handle them, lean proteins, healthy fats, healthy carbohydrates, absolutely. But also some fun foods as well. Those help when we give ourselves some fun foods, in moderation, of course. They help to minimize cravings, help to minimize those times when we eat maybe too much. It also helps us overall to minimize extra sugars in our diet. You can meal prep, batch prep if that works for you. It doesn't work for everybody. Do what works for you, what's easiest for you, what's healthiest and tastiest for you. But nutrition is one of the basics of self-care. The second basic of self-care is hydration. I know I go on and on and on about it, but I will tell you, I was never a water drinker for many, many years. And when I finally started to drink enough water, oh my goodness, the difference that it made in my physical health, my skin, my energy, my mental health as well. Minimize alcohol and extra sugars just because it's a lot of added calories and it's not super good for you, right? I mean, one drink once in a while is okay if that's suitable for you, but we don't want to do that a lot. We want to make sure that you're getting enough water every single day. And that's going to vary by person. A general guideline is about 1 ounce per 2 pounds of body weight. There are lots of different calculators out there, and I'll put some other info in the description below this video. We want to make sure that you enjoy your water. And I know lots of people are like, I don't like the taste of water. And yes, if you're a big water drinker like me, you know that there are lots of differences in water. Not all water is the same. Filtered water, bottled water, etc. So we found in our household that using something like a soda stream to add some fizziness to the water, or using some frozen fruit to add some flavor to the water can be really, really helpful. I also love to make a sugar-free iced tea that helps me to drink lots of water throughout the day. Reduce your caffeine intake if you can. We don't want to be having too much. I love my coffee. I love my green tea, but we do want to make sure we're limiting it to like 2 servings a day if you can. But that's the second basic of self-care. The third basic of self-care is sleep. And I know this is a challenge for a lot of people, which is why it's so incredibly important to reiterate this. When you get enough sleep, you are healthier. We know that we need this for our brains to be healthier, for our bodies to repair and regenerate. And so often we don't give ourselves enough time to sleep. And it's not just the number of hours in bed, but the quality of sleep that you have. The next time you're on vacation and you don't have to get up at a certain time or go to bed at a certain time, notice how much sleep you're getting. Notice what time you naturally seem to get sleepy. Notice what time you naturally seem to wake up. That's a good guideline for about how many hours a day you will need. We also want to make sure that you practice good sleep hygiene, and I will be doing another video on this, so make sure you stay tuned to the vlog for this. Minimizing device usage 1 to 2 hours before bed, starting to dim the lights 1 to 2 hours before bed, using maybe some essential oils that you can diffuse in your bedroom to help induce a state of relaxation, having maybe the bedroom a little bit cooler, still comfortable, but a little bit cooler, as well as changing your sheets and linens on a weekly basis. This is really, really important. We slough skin when we sleep, normal body oils that come off when we sleep, we sweat when we sleep, and that gets in your sheets, and you're breathing that and laying in it all night. Changing your sheets on a weekly basis is a really, really good idea to help your sleep. Sleep is number 3. The fourth basic of self-care is movement. Yes, exercise. It can be yoga, it can be fitness, it can be walking, it can be cleaning your house, it can be dancing, it can be doing all sorts of different things. We don't give ourselves enough credit for all of the movement that we do throughout the day. You don't have to be a sweaty mess on a gym to have it count, right? Little bits of movement throughout the day are just as effective. So find something you enjoy doing, do it regularly. We would love to see 5 days a week, 30 minutes of activity plus other general activities. So 5 days a week, work your way up to that, especially if you're not used to that now. Work your way up to it. Start with once or twice a week, doing 10 or 15 minutes, right? And then eventually work up to 30 minutes, 5 days a week. And again, you can break that up into smaller pieces, right? That's okay. Find something you like doing, do it regularly, change it up once in a while to give yourself some variety and allow yourself to enjoy moving your body. Join healthgirl.ca. We've got some pretty fun stuff on the Anytime Studio. I'm just saying, but movement, moving your body, get some blood flowing, get some oxygen going through your body, get your heart rate going, have some fun, build those endorphins. You feel good when you exercise, but movement is the fourth basic of self-care. The fifth basic of self-care, and arguably the most important, is to treat yourself. Oh yes, my friend, I mean this. Ideally not food-based rewards, but hey, you know what? Food can absolutely be enjoyment and be a reward. We just don't want it to be all the time. But sometimes we need to have the cookie or the cupcake. I like cookies. But allow yourself to do something nice for yourself. Maybe you use the nice soap in your shower. I hope you're doing that anyway. Use the nice soaps all the time. It's always a special occasion, right? You are a special occasion, but understand that you are worth treating nicely all of the time. Have a nice bath or a warm shower. Have, some essential oils going to have some nice smell in the house. Use some favorite moisturizer, do your nails, do your hair, give yourself a nice little pamper session for your face, whatever it is. Go on a nice walk somewhere, go to your favorite walking trail and go for a walk. Treat yourself. You are worth it. This is a self-care basic. And honestly, once a week at least, do something really nice for yourself. Buy yourself some flowers. You're worth it. That is the fifth basic of self-care. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have more ideas for self-care, put them below in the comments. My name is Megan Lynch. Visit us on healthgirl.ca. We've got lots of amazing stuff for you on our blog, as well as our courses and our workshops and our Anytime Studio. Lots of amazing ways for you to take good care of yourself. You are worth it. We'll see you very soon.